Stacy Brooks here over on the campus of Northwest Lawrence Elementary School. As you can see, the lines are gathering, costumes are gathering. This is, of course, their Northwest Lawrence Elementary Book Character Day Parade. So we hope you guys enjoy the parade. It's definitely going to be a great day in Dublin today. Can't wait to see all these kiddos dressed up. Sit back, enjoy the Northwest Lawrence Elementary Character Day Parade.
why not put that tax return to good use this year and head on over to Hometown Supply in downtown Dublin, where you'll find a great line of golf carts, utility trailers, zero-turn mowers, and so much more. A little down goes a long way at Hometown Supply, and you can set up your account today. Talk to Glenn Register or any of his friendly staff, because we finance what we sell. Hometown Supply, located in downtown Dublin, across from the skyscraper. Call 272-0345.
Hello, I'm Brian Bazemore with Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We've been in business for over 12 years here in the Dublin market, and we would like to invite you to come by and experience a new way of banking. We have the state-of-the-art teller pods, fast, friendly personnel, and we have same-day loan approval. Lenders are on site to be able to help with all of your financial needs. Come by today and experience a new way of banking. Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, 605 Bellevue Avenue, Dublin.
Mid-State Pools and Spas knows pools, in-ground pools to above-ground pools. Mid-State Pools and Spas has over 35 years in the industry, building more than 3,000 pools. Now, we build all our own pools, never subcontracting the work out. So if you're ready to build a pool, renovate a pool, or you need weekly maintenance or liner replacement with a full 20-year warranty, call the professionals at Mid-State Pools and Spas. Visit our showroom today at 2273 Veterans Boulevard in Dublin and see the new line of Marquee Spas. For the ultimate in hot tub experiences, choose Marquee Spas. Also see our new selection of casual patio furniture, available now at our showroom, Mid-State Pools and Spas, where we know pools.
Hi, I'm Perry Williamson. We've been serving the Dublin Lawrence community for over 90 years here at Williamson's Bakery. We specialize in donuts, cakes, pies, cupcakes, cookies, birthday cakes. They're our business, not a hobby. And don't forget our large selection of cheese straws. For special orders, contact us on Facebook, Instagram, or better yet, just come get you some. When you stop by, be sure to try our all-new Pig in the Blankets. We have bacon, sausage, and chicken. We're located at 1634 Veterans Boulevard, Dublin, Georgia. For the hot, freshest donuts, come to Williamson's Bakery. We proudly support our area athletics.
Welcome back. Thanks again for joining us today for Dublin Today. Stacy Brooks here over on the campus of Northwest Lawrence Elementary School. Of course, it is Book Character Parade Day, and there were tons of parents who actually turned out for today's event. They were lined up everywhere. So many children dressed up. Now, I've got some special guests here with me who are not unfamiliar with the camera. I'm going to give them a chance to tell you who they are and a little bit about why we have Book Character Day.
Thank you, Stacy. Amy Duke and Ronnie Locke, principal and assistant principal here at Northwest Lawrence. This is our 5th annual Book Character Parade. It is a chance for us to celebrate reading. Teaching reading is the most important thing that we do here at our school. We believe it is the foundation to success. We teach kids to read beginning in pre-K and kindergarten here. It is the most important thing. It is the foundation for all other academic subjects that we teach. But today is a celebration of reading, and so our students dress up as their favorite storybook character. We are Beauty and the Beast today. It is always a secret what we're going to dress up as, and so we had lots of excitement today around what we were going to be and what the students were going to dress up as and what the staff was going to dress up as, and so it's been a lot of fun so far today. It's also the day before spring break, so there's a lot of excitement about that, and we're also having Easter egg hunts today for our youngest students. So lots of parents. I think we had the biggest turnout yet for this event today. So we had more parents than I've seen here for the Book Character Parade. So we'd also like to thank the West Lawrence High School Raider Brigade. They helped us out this morning with our parade again, and so that always adds a different element to the parade, and so we appreciate their support.
And yes, Mr. Richard Horn directing that for them, and it's always fun and neat to see our older students coming down. Sometimes our older students, middle and high school, don't realize they really do have an impact on, especially our little ones. So I always love the fact that you bring them over. Anytime you're having an event, you try to include them, and sort of, it's almost like a mentoring thing, it appears, to let them, see what they can do. So as parents, how important do you think it is for us to make sure we continue that reading at home, not just at school?
It is extremely important, and we're very fortunate at our school to have a lot of parental support. Our parents really support what we do here at school, and we really appreciate that. Our parents understand how important it is that we read at home. We ask that our parents do read at home with their students, and so we send books home from our media center, and our students read at home with their parents, and we really appreciate that because it really does make a difference.
Because sometimes we forget, we think, oh, they're at school all day, but they're doing so many different things. Right. So it is important to continue that. And then there's a program, AR and things like that. How does that encourage our students to read? Do you offer incentives for that?
We do. There are lots of incentives, and some people don't like the extrinsic motivating part of AR, but we just think whatever we can do to get kids to read, whatever it takes, get them to read. And so the more they read, the better readers they become. And so it's really important. With spring break coming up, we're going to send books home with our kids. And so parents, if you can have them read over spring break, if you're going somewhere on a car trip, take a book with you. We encourage them to read. They can read online. There are electronic books they can read, or take an actual book with you and have them read. So
do you prefer ebooks, or do you like to hold the actual book in your hand?
Me personally, I read a lot of ebooks. I read online
I
a
like
lot.
books.
You like the book? I'm that way. It's something about, and my daughter's that way. She's an avid reader, but she's like, I have to feel the book in my hand. Do you kind of think that way?
Yeah, I do. But I think the more important, yeah, we need to learn to read, but these kids need to learn to love to read.
That's right.
Like Belle. That's what attracts the beast to Belle. She loves to read. She's
right.
beautiful, she loves to read, so it's really important.
And it is, and of course, as parents, sometimes we don't think about that, about reading out loud and things. So, do want to encourage our parents. As she said, reading is fundamental, and I love the fact that now, right before you're getting ready to go into testing, you've got a fun activity. They have a break, and really just come back refreshed and ready to do that. And of course, that's something sometimes we parents dread. So, could you give us any recommendations or things as far as what we could do to help our children be better prepared when they come back from spring break?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. The Georgia Milestones testing begins the Wednesday that we return from spring break. And so if you don't know, that means that students in grades 3 through 8 will be tested beginning the Wednesday after spring break. We feel very confident. Our students have been taught all of the standards that they need to be successful on that exam. Our teachers have already have taught those standards, and we've been involved in review for a couple of weeks now. And so it's not something that we need to be stressing over because they've been taught everything they need to know to be successful. However, we do ask that you put your children to bed on time each night during that test. Make sure that they get a high protein, low sugar breakfast, and that's what we'll be serving here at school. All of our students eat free breakfast, so if you can get them on time to school, then we'll feed them breakfast, and that's it. Just make sure they're here on time and that they have a good night's rest before. That's it, and we feel like our kids are going to do a great job.
Because it's not a thing you just wait to the last minute. These teachers really work diligently all throughout the year. And I know some get discouraged, so much emphasis on testing, but we always remind our children, it's a test. It's not a whole picture of who you are.
Exactly.
It is a test, and I think it's great that our teachers stress that to them too, because you don't want them stressed out. So, parents, I encourage you, don't drill them. You've got to do good. We want them to do their best, but we don't want them stressed out by the time they get to school.
Exactly. Just do your best, and this is something that it's a one-picture snapshot of one day in time of what's happened, but it's not the be-all, end-all of everything that's happened this year. So,
and always a lot of great things going on over here at Northwest Lawrence Elementary. And if you are interested in checking those out, of course, you guys have a Facebook page that you update with events and things. Very good about keeping parents informed. So I know that you guys are probably ready to get out of Beauty and the Beast. You guys look great, but I imagine he's getting a little bit stuffy in there. So appreciate you taking a few minutes with us. And it was a great day here in Dublin today. Great parade. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to see you guys.
thank you, TV 35, for always supporting our school. Thank you for being here today and covering this event. We appreciate
Hey,
it.
one more tip for those avid readers. Those kids, a lot of kids say they're bored, but those kids that love to read never have to be bored.
That's right.
The books take you to different
Wherever you
places,
wanna go.
in your mind. And I think it's important we encourage children that think about what you're reading and make it become real to you. So you kind of think when you're reading what it is, and it does make a big difference, especially our younger ones. That's where reading is key. If they don't really fall in love with reading or get used to reading here in elementary, it gets very difficult in middle and high school. So reading's very important. Had a great day here at the Book Character Parade, and I hope you guys did too. It's been a great day in Dublin today.
Happy Easter.
Hello, my name is Jimmy Rogers, and I'm running for County Commissioner for District 4 of Lawrence County. As County Commissioner, I promise to you, the people of District 4 in Lawrence County, that I will work very hard to serve each and every one of you.
I'm Johnny B. Hall. I live at Route 1, 1351 Hall Watkins Road, Dudley, Georgia. Jimmy's an earnest guy. He's very, very nice. If he tells you something, you can mark it down. Whatever it takes to get the job done, that's what he wants to do.
I just ask for your prayers, your support, and your vote, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Helen Powell. I'm the owner and operator of Careers in Cosmetology.
Since I've been enrolled in Careers in Cosmetology, I've learned a lot, and I look forward to a bright future in cosmetology thanks to Helen Powell.
Hello, my name is Shelly Steff. I have been a stay-home mom for 18 years. Coming to school here has been a wonderful blessing. I feel very privileged to come to school. I feel very privileged to know Miss Helen. Anyone that has not been to school, I encourage them to come on. Coming into school has made a great difference in my life, in my family's life. I really enjoy it.
If you want an exciting, profitable career, come see us.
We have had had a blast over at the Northwest Lawrence Elementary Book Character Day Parade. And of course, now we're jumping straight in from reading books, how important reading is, to having an egg hunt in the library. What better place to encourage these young readers that the library is a fun place, come in, have a good time, and enjoy reading. So we've got lots of bunnies hopping behind us, searching for eggs. Teachers have hit them all throughout the library to give them an opportunity to come in and have an egg hunt at school, and just to continue letting them know how important books and reading really is. So appreciate all that they're doing over at Northwest Lawrence Elementary to really encourage their students to read. As we heard from Dr. Duke earlier, it's very important that you get the foundation of reading early on, that you let them become not just like to read, but to actually love to read and fall in love with reading. It's a great way for families to actually have some quality time together. Take time every day, just a few minutes, to read or have your child read to you. It really does make a difference. Again, appreciate what they're doing. Continue having a great time over here, seeing plenty of bunnies hopping around, filling their baskets. The enthusiasm is definitely contagious, and it has been a great day in Dublin today. We do hope you guys have enjoyed seeing the children over at Northwest Lawrence Elementary for Book Character Day, for their parade. And then of course they continued on in the library, having an egg hunt, making it fun for them, reminding them the library is a great place to be. Now we're also joined by a special guest here. I'm going to let her introduce herself and tell us what she does here.
All right, my name is Nancy Tomlinson. I'm a Parapro, and I've been doing this for 32 years.
Wow.
And I've been with the same teacher for 18 years, and then I was with another teacher for the remainder of my years. I've only been with 2 teachers, which is a blessing.
Yeah.
And I love my job. I do.
And people sometimes think, oh, pre-K and kindergarten, they just come to school to play. And that is so far from the truth. I have actually been in the classroom for pre-K and thought, oh my goodness, no wonder these teachers are exhausted, because you have to keep their attention now
all the time.
All the time.
It is.
So we talked about how important reading is, and of course these are young minds, and you have a great opportunity. You begin to shape those young minds. What are some ways that you guys really encourage them to read or make reading fun so that they begin to fall in love with reading?
Reading is it is fun. I mean, you get a book and I love for them to love me, for me to read, because I let them interact with me. I do the parts. I'll say, go get me a book, and they'll say, which book? And I'll say, any book. And they'll say, is this your favorite, Miss Tomlinson? Because it's a joke in our room now, because I'll say, oh, that's my favorite book. Well, they'll get another book, and they'll say, well, Miss Tomlinson, I thought this was your favorite book. And I say, well, all books are my favorite books. But I just keep them interactive with me. I mean, this morning we were reading a book, and they were just doing the parts, and I was doing the parts, and that's what they love. And then during our Cindy Cups time, I do the comprehension and the reading, and they'll say, can we please do comprehension today? Because they love to read a story and then tell me about it. So in our rooms in kindergarten, reading is a big part. It is.
And of course, beginning to shape the foundation pretty much for everything else academically.
Exactly. I mean, that's what we tell them. You have to read in math, you have to read in science. Everything you do, you have to read. I mean,
and it's so hard if they don't grasp the concept at such an early, because at a young age, minds are like sponges. They just soak everything up. When you get a little older, especially when you hit 40, it's harder. It is a little harder. So, and even in middle and high school, these are things, if they don't grasp the concept, then they can have some problems in middle and high school.
That is so true.
We have reminded our parents, make sure that you're active and involved, because teachers can't do it all at school.
That's true. And we do ask parents, please let them sit down and read with you at nighttime. And they do. They'll come back and they'll say, we read to Mama last night. And that's a good thing to hear, So
always great to have parent participation and having them get involved. Well, I know that you guys are getting ready to have some more Easter fun. And, of course, spring break, kicking off spring break. Parents, teachers, and students are ecstatic. It's spring break. So we hope you guys have a great spring break. Going to let you go get back to your party. I saw them up in there playing with eggs already. So
we are. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming out here and seeing us.